U.S. court grants Tinubu's request to intervene in halting the release of FBI records. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The U.S. Court for the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. has granted President Bola Tinubu's motion to intervene and impose the release of his records held by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Central Intelligence Agency, and that top U.S. security agencies, people Gazette can report based on obtained court filings. Judge Beryl A. Howell on November 27th granted Mr. Tinubu's motion to intervene after deeming him to have met the four qualifying factors, which include timeliness of the motion, applicant interest in the property which forms subject of action, whether the applicant is so situated that the disposition of the action may, as a practical matter, impair or impede the applicant's ability to protect that interest, and whether the applicant's interest is adequately represented by existing parties. Adjudging Mr. Tinubu to have met the four criteria, Mrs. Howell permitted the Nigerian leader to step in and protect his records from being released by the U.S. security agencies in response to a Freedom of Information request filed by Aaron Greenspan on Of Plain Sight, a website that promotes transparency and anti-corruption in public service. Mr. Greenspan worked with Nigerian journalist David Hunde on the FOIA request. Tinubu's intervention with us have no disruptive effect, as he has intervened in time to follow any briefing schedule that will later be imposed. Ms. Howell wrote on Monday, second and third, Tinubu has a cognizable interest that may be impaired because the FOIA requested issue pertain to information about him that would implicate his privacy interest. Tinubu's motion is granted, Ms. Howell said on Monday, noting that the court found the notion to intervene and incorporated a memorandum to have satisfied all requirements. The FBI had previously announced that it would turn over approximately 2,500 pages of information on Mr. Tinubu on each database in 5 batches of 500 pages every month, starting October. But Mr. Tinubu pleaded with the court that he would be adversely affected should the records be released. Nigerians had hoped to better understand the background of the president, shrouded in secrecy and trailed by decades-long controversies, particularly the train of events that led to Mr. Tinubu's forfeiture of $460,000 said to be proceeds of narcotics trafficking in the U.S. government in 1993. The records would have clarified the name and date under which the Nigerian leader entered the United States and the nature of his activities on the foreign soil, which have long been under contention. The Greenspan's attempt to urgently obtain Mr. Tinubu's records before the presidential electoral dispute was resolved by Nigeria's Supreme Court, were thwarted by Mrs. Howell last month after she ruled that the anti-corruption activity did not sufficiently justify his request for an urgent hearing to seek the expeditious release of assault records against the need to protect Mr. Tinubu's interest. Nevertheless, Mrs. Howell on Monday gave another instructed Mr. Tinubu to meet all deadlines as the matter proceeds. It is further ordered that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will follow all deadlines set for the federal defendant in early scheduling orders and endeavor in good faith to avoid duplicative briefing of arguments covered in the federal defendant's briefs. So, as we dey here, we be say our ear don't long. Our antenna don't stand. We don't want to know, just like they said, we want to understand who this man is. Who really is this man? Because it be like, plenty of people claim say they know this man. I kid you not. I don't know this man. Rara, more. You people do not know him. Now the parts where I think say, in every problem thing, there are parts and there are different personalities. The way you know him might not be the way somebody else knows him. That is just the truth. Nonsense. Nigeria is hooked. Of course, nothing goes without something. You have pinned Nigeria through this process of shielding its aberrant leader with compromise. They have get your leader to do what they want. Who gave over their leader? Once you resort to rechanting your leader because you want to dispose him at all costs, you sold him into the hands of our haters. Well done. You sold him who? Who cares? Which leader? Do they care about us? Do they care about you in particular? Nobody care about you. But like I said, it should have been good to me. It is not going to hurt us to even find out who this person is, because believe you me, it is going to be written in the history of Nigeria that somebody who Nigerians did not know, somebody who Nigeria know that this person is not who he claim he is. Nigerians had the gut, came in through devious means and actually ruled this country. It is going to be in history. The country has been sold out and nothing is left of Nigeria. Nigeria has been handed over to another country in exchange for nonsense protection of illicit deals. Oh my goodness. How much did he even pay? These people should leave Bola Tinubu alone, abeg. Our system has confirmed him as duly elected. Which your system? Give him space to perform even though he's presently doing well, but let us hope and wait for 4 years. All this distraction will not remove him from power. Presently doing well. It's like this person is living in Pluto, Nigeria, sha. Okay, nobody needs that now. Let the USA hold their things and your grandpa Tinubu is doing... Okay, your grandpa Tinubu is doing good in your mind now, Abby. We don't need any record. We all know that any information about Tinubu is a fake. And he's saying that the record will dent his image. Can I ask you, who is Tinubu? I don't know him more. I don't know him. I cannot say. That is the thing. You said it's fake. Who are his parents? Who are his mates when growing up? His classmates in primary and secondary school? If you can give me an answer to this question, then I'll believe it is a fake information that is there. Can we just leave Tinubu alone and allow Nigerians to breathe? I beg, may they let us breathe. Because since this man entered that seat, we are back-to-back dragging. We just drag ourselves. It has shown me beyond reasonable doubt that Nigerians, we have not gotten to the point to hunger for a better country. We never ready. When we're ready, I will know. Some Nigerians are devilish and very unpatriotic. As you're working hard to defame this country of ours, so God will defame you. All of you shall perish. Unfortunately, nobody is working hard to defame Nigeria.